Hello, friends and family. Pastor Jonathan Pike here, J48 Ministries. I want to talk to y'all today about prayer. Prayer is one of the most powerful things God has ever given us. Listen to me right there. One of the most powerful things God has ever given to us. But the problem is, I feel like sometimes we don't take advantage of it, including myself. You think, it's kind of a habit and a routine to just do things a lot of times without covering it in prayer first. I'll never forget here at the church one day we were getting ready to do a few things, and it's simple things, very simple. About halfway into it, everything was falling apart, and the person that was there with me looked at me and they said, "Did you pray over this before we started?" I said, "Oh, no, I didn't." Right then and there, we dropped everything we were doing. We prayed. We asked the Lord to just take over, to move, to help us out. And lo and behold, the second we got done praying, within about 10 minutes, everything just started falling right into place. Unbelievable. It was awesome. But the point was this: God taught me a lesson. Cover everything in prayer. But I want to say this too. Talk to people, and I'm not just saying anybody now. But sometimes we need people praying for us as well. Now, listen, I'm the pastor of our church, and I'll pray for you anytime, anywhere. You just let me know. But here's the point: there's a lot of people in our church, there's a lot of people in most churches. And it is very hard for a pastor to remember everybody while we're praying. So I want to encourage you this, and I want to show you right here in Daniel. So Daniel it had been brought to his attention. Nebuchadnezzar had a dream, but nobody could interpret it. All right, and Nebuchadnezzar was furious. He was mad. He was ready to kill all of his prophets per se, all of his wise men per se. Um, and Daniel kind of comes in and he says, "Why is the king so mad? Why is he so upset?" And they told Daniel. And so Daniel went in and he asked King Nebuchadnezzar, he says, "King," he says, "could you please give me a little bit of time?" And he says, "Then I promise you we will do the best we can with this." So King Nebuchadnezzar grants it to him. And Daniel goes back and he talks to some friends of his, and you know who they are, but I'm going to read you some different names here for just a second. It says, verse 17, Daniel chapter 2, verse 17, "Then Daniel went to his house and made the thing known to Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions, that they would desire mercies of the God of heaven concerning this secret, that Daniel and his fellows should not perish when the rest of the wise men or with the rest of the wise men of Babylon." All right, so here's what Daniel done. He went and talked to his friends, and he says, "Guys, can you help me? We need to pray about this. We need to seek God about this, that God would make known what we need." And that got me to kind of thinking here for just a moment. Not only is prayer powerful, but having people praying for you is powerful. And you need some very close, intimate friends that will pray with you and that will pray for you on a daily basis. Now, like I said, me as a pastor, I'll pray for you anytime, anywhere, but there's such a large congregation of people for a lot of pastors. It's hard for us to pray for you specifically every day. So my point is this: find you prayer partners. And let me say this too. Men find men. Ladies find ladies. All right. And I don't mean that mean or rude or anything. Spouses is okay. But men, get you some men prayer partners. Ladies, get you some lady prayer partners. But the point is this: the Bible also tells us iron sharpens iron. We need to be praying for each other. We need to lift each other up each day in prayer daily. You need some prayer warriors in your life, but you need to be a prayer warrior for someone in your life also. Because let me tell you something. We all need people lifting us up, helping us out. And what better way is there than praying for us, than encouraging us with the prayers that they're lifting up to our Father in heaven. Just a quick side note, God answered the prayers. Daniel was able to go in and interpret the dream. Nebuchadnezzar spared them. And those three guys just so happened to be Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The names that the Bible gave right there, that was their original Hebrew names. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, as we often refer to them, is their Babylonian names. But anyway, nevertheless, Daniel went to his friends and his prayer warriors, and he said, guys, we got to lift this up in prayer. Listen to me. Dab into the power of prayer, but have you a prayer group? Have you a group of people that you trust, that are very close to you, that will encourage you and lift you up with godly wisdom, not worldly wisdom, godly wisdom and godly prayer on a daily basis, okay? And I promise you, you will see a difference not only in your life, but in their lives also when we are praying for each other. I love you all. God bless.